Bro, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, no matter how good you look, or how nice you are to a woman, she still doesn't give you what you want? It's frustrating, right? You see other guys getting attention, getting commitment, getting exactly what they want from women, while you're left wondering what you're doing wrong. But here's the truth. It has nothing to do with looks, money, or saying the perfect thing at the perfect time. Most guys think attraction is about luck or smooth talk, but women don't work that way. They respond to something deeper, something most men never figure out. See, the guys who always seem to have women investing in them, chasing them, and giving them exactly what they want, they're not lucky. They just understand how attraction really works, and once you get this, you'll never have to feel like you're convincing a woman to like you again. So today, I'm gonna break it all down for you. 5 powerful shifts that will change how women see you and make them want to invest in you. Let's get into it. Point 1. Be the guy she feels lucky to have. Alright, let me put you onto some real game. The harder you try to prove your worth to a woman, the less valuable you actually seem. Think about it. Have you ever seen a guy constantly trying to impress a girl? Complimenting her non-stop, agreeing with everything she says, making it clear he'd drop everything just to see her? And what happens? She gets bored, she pulls away, she starts treating him like an option instead of a priority. Now, compare that to the guy women actually chase. He's not out here trying to prove himself, he just is. He's living his life, chasing his goals, and doing things that excite him. He's not looking for a woman to complete him, he's already complete. And because of that, women naturally want to be part of his world. See, when a man is genuinely happy with his life, his energy shifts. He stops seeking approval. He stops chasing. He's focused on his own mission, and that's exactly what makes him attractive. Women don't want to be your entire world. They want to be invited into an exciting one. So next time you're with a woman, stop thinking about how to impress her. Instead, just let her experience what it's like to be around you. If your energy is magnetic, if your life is already fun and fulfilling, she'll be the one trying to impress you. That's the kind of vibe that makes a woman crave your presence. Not because you're asking her to, but because she feels lucky to be there. Point 2. The push-pull dynamic that keeps her hooked. Bro, have you ever seen a woman obsess over a guy who barely puts in effort, while another dude, who does everything for her, gets ghosted? It's not random, it's a pattern, and that pattern is called push-pull. See, most guys make one of 2 mistakes. 1, they give too much attention, texting all day, always available, constantly complimenting her. And what happens? She gets bored because there's no challenge. 2, they give too little attention, ignoring her, barely engaging, playing it too cool. And what happens? She assumes he's not interested and moves on. The secret? You have to balance both. You give just enough to spark her interest, then you pull back so she feels the absence. That's what makes her crave more. For example, let's say she texts you first, and the conversation is flowing. Instead of dragging it out until it dies, end it on a high note. Say, "This has been fun, but I gotta run. Let's continue this later." Now, she's left wondering, wait, what? He actually stopped texting me first? That little moment of uncertainty? That's where the magic happens. See, women don't chase men who are always there. They chase men who make them wonder when they'll hear from them next. Get that balance right, and she won't just be interested, she'll be hooked. Point 3, make her feel like she's earning your time. Bro, here's one of the biggest mistakes guys make. They act like they have to win a woman over. Like if they just say the right things, do the right things, and give her enough attention, she'll finally choose them. But the men that women respect, admire, and crave, they don't play that game. They make her feel like she has to earn their time. Think about it. Who do people value more? The person who's always available, or the one who's harder to reach, always doing something interesting and living a life worth being part of? Exactly. Scarcity creates value. So instead of rearranging your schedule for her, prioritize your own goals, your own passions, your own life. When she sees that you're not dropping everything for her, she'll naturally start wondering, wait, is he even free? Does he even like me? And suddenly, she's the one investing. Want to test this? Next time she asks if you're free, don't instantly say yes. Instead, hit her with, "I've got some things to take care of, but I might be free later. Let me see." Boom. Now, she feels like she has to earn your time instead of assuming she already has it. And when a woman feels like she has to prove herself to you, that's when she stops taking you for granted and starts chasing you. Point 4. Be unpredictable, in a good way. You know what kills attraction faster than anything? Predictability. If she knows exactly what you're going to say, do, and text before you even do it, guess what? She's already bored. Now, don't get it twisted. Being unpredictable doesn't mean playing mind games or acting weird just to confuse her. It means keeping things fresh. It means she never quite knows what's coming next, and that keeps her hooked. Think about it. If you text her every morning, she starts expecting it. And the second something becomes an expectation, it loses value. So switch it up. Maybe one day you don't text at all, and then the next night you hit her with a spontaneous, "Hey, I just saw something that reminded me of you." Same with dates. If you always take her to dinner at the same places, it's routine. Instead, next time, surprise her with something different. Take her to a rooftop spot with an insane view. Tell her, "Wear something comfortable. I'm not telling you where we're going, but you'll love it." Now, she's excited, curious, intrigued. When a woman never quite knows what's coming next with you, she doesn't get comfortable. She stays engaged. And when she's engaged, she keeps coming back for more. Point 5. Control the frame. Never let her lead the dynamic. Let me tell you something. The second you let a woman take control of the dynamic, you lose her respect. Not because she's mean or playing games, but because women are naturally drawn to men who lead. And leading doesn't mean being controlling or demanding. It means you own the frame, you set the pace, you guide the interaction, and you make decisions with confidence. Most guys mess this up without even realizing it. They'll ask things like, "So, what do you want to do this weekend?" Sounds innocent, right? But here's the problem. When you do that, you're making her the leader. You're waiting for her to decide, instead of steering the interaction yourself. Now, compare that to a guy who says, "I know this spot you'll love. Let's check it out." He's not asking, he's deciding. And that's what makes her feel something. See, women don't chase men who hesitate. They chase men who move with certainty, because when you lead, you create a feeling of security. A woman should feel like she's stepping into your world, not the other way around. And when you do that right, she won't just follow your lead, she'll love every second of it. Look, if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 99% of guys. The key to getting what you want from women isn't chasing, convincing, or trying to prove yourself. It's about shifting the dynamic so that she feels like she's the one pursuing you. Start using these 5 shifts, and I promise, you'll start seeing a completely different response from women. And when you do, you'll never look at dating the same way again. If this hit home for you, drop a comment below and let me know. And if you want to go even deeper into mastering attraction, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.